From the campus of Shasta Bible College in the heart of Northern California's Shasta County, we present Truth for Today with SBC's President Dr. David Nicholas as your radio host and Bible teacher. I'm Tom Woods, inviting you to stay tuned for exciting Truth for Today from God's infallible Word.
Well, thank you, Tom. We continue our discussion with Tom Meyer. It's great to have him back on campus. He's a graduate of Shasta Bible College. He finished in 2006 and then went over to Israel to complete his graduate work at the Jerusalem University College over there. He's now getting a second master's degree. And give us again the areas of your degree specialization.
Thank you, Dr. Nicholas. The first is the geography of Israel and Bible history, which includes archaeologies, routes, connections, water, everything that you can think of that has to do with the land itself. And the second is Middle East culture and religions.
And God has really given you a great exposure over there, and not just in terms of the land and its geography, but also in terms of the thought of the Jewish people as you've interacted with them, and I've been out evangelizing with Jews for Jesus.
That's right, and I've been able to smell and taste and touch that land and those people, yeah, for sure.
Now, you mentioned that you had a chance to interview the new Sanhedrin.
That's right. And
also you know a little about the Temple Mount and plans to rebuild the temple on the part of the Jewish people, the Temple Faithful group and so forth. Tell us a little about what's happening in that regard.
Okay. Well, ever since the Sanhedrin was dissembled by the Romans in the late Roman period, there's been attempts to revive this Jewish council. And even in the time of Napoleon in the late 1700s, he tried but failed. But within the last 10 years, the Sanhedrin has been reborn with its 71 members in Tiberias, and they meet once a week in Jerusalem to discuss Jewish law. And they're not recognized by the government, but they necessarily don't recognize the government either. And I have interviewed some of the leaders of this, and they are alive and well.
They've traced their lineage back to their ancestral roots, and they know who's supposed to belong. And what about the temple?
Okay, there is, as you know, the Temple Museum in Jerusalem that currently has every vessel that's needed for altar sacrificing. They have every garment that's needed for the priest to wear. They have every harp that's needed to play the music in the temple. They have the giant golden menorah. Everything you need for temple worship except a temple. But from the people I've talked to at the Temple Museum, they have blueprints for the third temple. Some say that they have prefabricated building blocks already constructed so they could quickly assemble this third temple.
And what about the red heifer?
Well, once again, there's talk that there are a handful of red heifers that are young, but that are currently being bred and ready to sacrifice when needed.
So that they're important because of the resumption of the sacrifice, the Jewish sacrifice.
That's right, exactly, yeah.
And what is the reaction of the Islamic people in control to the rebuilding of the temple over there?
I just did a large paper on the religious importance of Jerusalem in Islam. And, for the first 500 years the Muslims were in the land, their capital wasn't at Jerusalem. It was at Ramla, on the coast. So Jerusalem's religious importance in Islam has gone up and down over the ages. It's like two brothers. When the bigger brother wants it, he knows he can take it. And that's how it is with the Temple Mount. And, of course, the Muslims are just in hands up. They're raving mad that the Jews are even thinking about building another temple.
Truth for Today with Dr. David Nicholas is a production of Shasta Bible College, a 4-year accredited Christian college equipping future Christian leaders for pastoral ministry, youth ministry, missions, counseling, and education in America and around the world. The college is located at the corner of Hartnell and Goodwater in Redding, California. You're invited to learn more about Shasta Bible College by visiting our website at www.shasta.edu or call 530-221-4275. That's 530-221-4275 and request a catalog. You may write Dr. Nicholas at 2951 Goodwater Avenue, Redding, California, 96002. I'm James Slavero, encouraging you to support Shasta Bible College and join us each weekday morning as we share truth for today.